The first thing I'll have to do is clean the car out because it's full of stuff. I don't necessarily live in the car, but I spend a lot of time putting crap in it. Look at all this garbage. Tools. I keep a trash bag in here in case I leave the window cracked and it rains. Yeah. I've had to walk around a whole day with the wet ass, developing a rash because I sat in a wet car seat. So I leave this trash bag in here for that reason. The fancy sunblock visor, shirt, and alright, I'm just gonna take a minute to clean up because we're working here. I have to lift this bad boy up and do some stuff to that brake. Right now, if I pull this brake up, we ain't going. We're in bad shape. Okay, so let me clean it up real quick. Alright, what we're gonna have to do is, there's a screw down there. Ooh, that's nasty. But there's a screw in there somewhere. I gotta dig it out and remove that. And then I think that this console should come up pretty easily. Well, I got it cleaned out and I got the screw loose. There was a whole plug of junk in there. Oop, it's not focused. Anyway, the screw is loose. So the next thing is to take this whole console and bring it forward. So you got to, this is all years of professional spilling junk while you're driving. So that's drinks and cokes and whatever else. Next thing is to try to get this up. Sure. Oh, look at that. Simple. No, it's really look at this. There it is. A receipt. All snapped. I've been looking for that. Take it out. I found a fortune. Let's see what this fortune says. Cherry. Oh, wait. Doing what you like is freedom. Liking what you do is happiness. Ah, that's great. Okay, so. Ooh, that's nasty. See those two screws right there? Two nuts, I mean. Hey, pardon my French. Right here, these two nuts. I need to loosen the top one, and then this bottom one here, I have my finger on this one. You tighten this one, and it tightens the handbrake up. This is the handbrake cable. The guy mowing the yard is making another round, so I'm gonna vacuum this up. Well, it looks like in order to get the brake tightened, I have to take the seat out. So I gotta remove that screw there, and that screw there, and then the two in the front, and then take the seat out, and then I can get to where I need to be. Damn it. Alright, I got the seat loose and about to pull it off, and there's one thing you gotta do, and try not to break this or rip this apart. There's a little clip right here. You wanna take that, loosen it up. You just stick a little screwdriver in this little part right here, or maybe not even with your fingers. There you go, just with your fingers. And done and done. Now, if I leave the seat out of the car, it'll feel like a race car when you're driving it. Oh, don't do that. Now, what we were trying to do earlier is, this is a lock screw. So I have to loosen this one back a little bit. I'm just gonna loosen it far back. And this one, nut, whatever you call it, tightens this cable. This cable is for your brake. This thing. So, right now, I don't know how much it needs to be tightened, but I know it's quite a bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna loosen it and check out, see how it goes. Also, guys, when you take the seat out, if you have to do this to your car, take the time and vacuum all this crap out. I just vacuumed it out because it was full of junk. So, go. And again, I don't know how much it needs to be tightened, and honestly I don't know which way. Is it still righty-tighty, lefty-loosey? We'll see. Eastbound, down, loaded up, and copyright infringement. We're gonna do what they say can be done. Jerry Reed. You ever heard of Jerry Reed? Jerry Reed is a country singer. He was Snowman in Smokey and the Bandit. That guy. He's a country singer. And he does a bunch of funny songs. Y'all should check him out. He does one called The Bird. It's funny. And then he does one called She Got the Goldmine. And I Got the Shaft, in parentheses. It's about getting a divorce and how the only reason he got married because he didn't know how to cook. And when they end up not getting along, getting divorced, she took everything and he got left with nothing, eating bologna sandwiches and staying. So it's a funny song. You should listen to it. I'll put a link in the description. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's better, but I want it to be a little bit more better than that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I think that's where they said you need to be. I'm just gonna give it a little bit more. 9, 10. Okay, 10 and we're done. I think it should be plenty good now. What do y'all think? Me too. I have no idea. And then this just tightens it up so that this doesn't come loose. Yep, I'm still, look at that. I better do it the right way. Beast. Okay. You turn one down and one up. Boop, and it's tight. All right. And now you put it back together. I should probably wipe this down too while I'm at it, right? Okay. There we go. Lift it up. Pop it back in place there. Look at that. Golden. Tighten up this screw that goes inside here. But I'll do that last. Let's get the seat back in next. Might take a little fiddling around, but get one side in, put the bolt in, just kind of lock it down, that way you're a little bit stable, and then you can move around and try to get the others in place. See? Is now ready to roll. I'm just gonna put them in snug and then I'll tighten them up once I get the back side together. Hand tighten and then use the daddy. One here. One here. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was real nervous about taking the seat out. And then tighten it back up. This is a torque wrench. You don't necessarily need a torque wrench to do this job. But, you know, use whatever you got, to be honest. Okay, pretty good. And then there's these little dealios that cover it. sun is in my eyes, so it's a pain in my butt right now. This one goes over here. Alright. Alright. The sun is just being a super nuisance. I parked on that side of the driveway with the sun, so it was like a hazard half the time. Not only was I doing that with a torque wrench, but I was doing it with this tool. Have y'all seen these? I think it was like $8 or $12, something like that. Got it at Walmart. And it's just in case you don't have the socket that you need, or if you have a screw that's a bolt that's stripped, or a nut that's stripped that you need to get off, this is magical. This thing, let me tell you, it's gotten me out of a lot of binds, and I just proved that it works. That's what I used. I don't know what the name of the tool is, but if you see these around, and I know you have, pick one up. It's good to have in your tool bag or your toolbox, just in case, man. You never know. I couldn't find my 14mm. So I had to use this bad boy, and it certainly did work. Booyah. Let's go for a test drive. Alright, we're going to do the test drive now. I'm putting you out here so you can see it from there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back up the driveway up the word I can't remember. In the inner. And then take my foot off the brake, pull the thingy, and see if it rolls forward. Hopefully it doesn't. If it doesn't, we win. If it does, we have to go back to the drawing board. Let's see. What a fail. Man, after all that, it didn't even do nothing. So now, we have to figure out what else it could be, because obviously, it wasn't the handbrake, that aspect of it. I mean, unless I can tighten it further. I mean, I guess. Should we try it again? Jesus. I'm going to the store.